Birmingham's shopping centre takes it way into the future. A boat show in the centre court marks the opening of the new precinct, which includes over 100 individual shops in its 350,000 square feet. Tradition has not been forgotten altogether. The new centre finds room for the market stalls, which every real housewife would hate to lose entirely. And once you're in, you stay undercover all the time. Oil-fired central heating and air conditioning maintains a pleasant late spring atmosphere all year round. You may even have to remind yourself that it's winter shoes you're after. Birmingham proudly claims that no other city can match the Bull Ring anywhere in the world.
It will make all conventional disc and cassette systems obsolete. It's dustproof, scratch-proof, digitally recorded, read by a laser, and it's called the compact disc. Magnified 12,000 times, this is what the surface of the compact disc looks like. You can see the thousands of tiny pits and grooves which the laser has cut into a thin plastic sheet. When it's monitored or read off by another laser in the playback machine, the lengths of the grooves and the distances between them give varying light patterns, which are then picked up by a tiny diode. And unlike a conventional gramophone disc, this is totally proof against fingerprints and dust because the information is stored underneath a plastic film. It doesn't really matter how much I manhandle that particular disc, it will still continue to give very good audio quality. You simply place the disc in there like a conventional record player and off you go.
Players are due for release at the end of '82 in Japan and the United States, in Australia and Europe sometime in '83. They'll cost between $600 and $800, and the discs should be no more expensive than records now.
Food for thought, don't you think? Because, oh yes, all that is fodder for the hottest of slot machines. Even if you still fancy that gourmet's line-up on the bar, you must admit that this appetizing spread would certainly go down well. And if you don't believe us, then ask the hundreds of workers who use this quick-service canteen every day. Right, you say. The machine can never replace the pretty waitress, but the hard facts of this industrial boom are that workers and management are happily accepting this automated advance. Raise those paper cups and drink a toast to the scientist. Incredibly, it wasn't until 1952 that the vending machine business really started to grow. Now it's a multi-million industry, with British brains rapidly catching the Americans and Germans. Round-the-clock service, automatic supermarkets, these are the realities which are emerging. It will all be so simple, in fact, as dialing a number.
This is a world of many skills. There's a basis of old arts, but thousands of rolls of paper are produced here every day. So 20th century inventiveness in the form of those ever-whirring machines must play its part too. But here's where modernity pokes its ugly but useful head. This machine can handle 20 colors at the same time for surface printing wallpaper and can produce 2,700 rolls a day. It's hard to remember in this whirling world of wallpaper how the finished product will look. Here's a reminder. Today, in this everything must match everything else era, you can even have curtains the same pattern as your wallpaper. Swirling colors that flick you onto the next stage in this predominantly machine-minded process. Instant decor. The fabrics which have their patterns rolled along and pressed out in this automated area will soon become curtains, bedspreads, and furniture covers. There's certainly a fairy tale tinge to this science fiction-ish procedure, and though this fabric may be just kid stuff, there's plenty more to choose from in this glittering world of Technicolor harmonies.
I'm sorry I'm late, Mrs. Walker.
Good heavens! Oh, God, blimey.
That is a sensational dress, Bet.
I never knew you had any dresses like that, honey.
Bet, you've got it on back to front.
Get out!
that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans.
Skinhead! Dig it up!
The thrill of catapulting into the air for a few seconds made all the painful falls and near impalements worthwhile.
Good. I go back.
A risk element that's recently led to the creation of X-Pogo as an extreme sport. If you had one of these, you were rad before your time. Simon.
Simon sets the pace. You follow right along. Light the lights that Simon lights, or he'll tell you that you're wrong.